About understand interface variable. So interface variable. An interface defines a protocol of behavior and not how we should be implemented. A class that implements an interface adheres to the protocol defined by that interface. We already know that the variables inside the interface are constant. So let's discuss about it. What are the data types of these variables and how we can implement the variables in interface. As we know that the interface are those types of things, or we can say that it is a mechanism which is used to inherit the 100% abstraction. And if any members define inside the interface, it don't have any body. So how we can create a variables inside the interface, let's discuss it. So the interface variables are static and final by default in Java. We all know that every variables inside the interface are the static and final, because with the help of static and final it makes it constant. So why it is static and final by default in Java? Let's understand it. Interface variables are statics because Java interfaces cannot be instantiated on their own. The value of the variable must be assigned in a static context in which no instance exists. So, this is the reason behind the static keyword. Let's discuss why it is final. The final modifier ensures the value assigned to the interface variable is a true constant that cannot be reassigned. That's why it should be final. And in other words, interfaces can declare only constant, not instance variables. That's why we should make it final. Here is a template for using the interface variable. Inside the interface, first of all we create an interface and then interface name, and inside it we just write the data type and variable name and final and equals to value. Make sure that the data types and variable name is of final and static type. And any number of abstract method declaration we can declare it, like return type, method name and list of parameters or no parameters, whatever it is. Let's see the code how we can implement the interface variables in Java. This variable. First of all, we create an interface and then write the name, that is interface math, and then we just create the variable name with the help of static final. We all know that the interface variables are static and final. So we just write public static final double pi is equals to 3.14, public static final double LUT number is equals to 2.718, and public static final double SQRT is equals to 1.41421. And then we create a class interface variable to test the interface variable. And inside the bracket we just write public static void main string args, and inside it we just write int radius is equals to 2. And here we just call the interface constant, that is mat.pi. So just write double area is equals to mat.pi into radius into radius. So mat.pi is used to call the interface name, that is interface is math and pi is its member. So we just call it with the help of mat.pi, and then system.out println, that is area of circle is equals to area. So we just save it and let's execute it. We are already in our file location. So just write Zavak interface variable.java, and hence it compiles successfully. So just write Java interface variable. See, it will give us the answer. Area of circle is equals to 12.56. So here the interface variables are always in the constant form. Here we see that we should use the static and final to make it constant, and then all the variables name is in capital letter, which means that it is a constant. And here we just write the value and used the interface variables with the help of interface name and dot the variable name. As it is of static type, so we don't need to create the object. We just simply call it with the help of interface name. So in this way we can create the or we can implement the interface variable in Java. Thank you.